to get into the 90-90 stretch, sit down on the ground with your right leg out in front of you, bent at the knee, and your shin at a 90-degree angle to your body. You can use your right hand to push into the ground and your left hand to make sure that your other leg is also at a 90-degree angle towards the back of the room. Then square your chest and lean forward and hold for 5 seconds. Then you can rest and repeat 5 more times using your left arm to make sure that your body is square to the front of the room each time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and rest. Adjust if needed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as you're leaning forward, you're also pushing your heel and your knee in front down into the ground as hard as you can. Then switch sides. Your left leg is now out in front of you, your right leg behind you, both legs at a 90-degree angle. Square off your chest, lean forward, push that knee and ankle into the ground, hold for 5 seconds, and rest. Reset. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. Remember, as you lean forward, you're first going as far down as you can, and then you're pushing that knee and that ankle of the front leg down into the ground actively. And come out of it. And go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This should not be very comfortable. And I believe this will be the 5th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 reps on each side. Now go back to your right side and we're going to progress this. For some people this may be very challenging or even impossible, but it's still good to think about it for the mind-muscle connection. So again, you're going to lean forward, again push your knee and your ankle, and then you're going to try to lift your back leg by rotating your back hip internally. And then come out of it. You may feel almost like your left back hip is cramping. That's actually good. You just kind of want to lean into it. This internal and external rotation of the hips is something that we experience less and less as we age, and we tend to just go forward and backward and not side to side as much. So this is a really good mobility stretch to open up your hips before a workout where you may be squatting or lunging or doing any kind of lateral side-to-side movement. Also, a lot of people hold a lot of just ongoing chronic pain in their hips, and this can help alleviate that if you do it regularly before each workout or even just a couple times a week. And the more you do it, the easier it will be to get that back foot off the ground. At first, you may not be able to get that back foot off the ground. You may just have to think about it, but you'll be surprised within a week it'll come up. Because if you just, touch that leg and bring it up, you can do it. It's just the mind-muscle connection has to develop. So now on your left side, same thing, leaning forward, push your knee and your ankle in, and then once you're in that full extension, try to bring up your right leg in the back by internally rotating your right hip. And you may feel a cramp, just kind of breathe through it, hold for 5, and come out of it. Reset with your arm as needed to make sure you're maintaining that 90-90 position. Bring up the back leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come out of it. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come out of it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come out. And now we're going to try to progress one more time. This last one may be very, very challenging for some people, but give it a whirl. You're gonna go back to your right side, and you're gonna start by actually pushing your left toe into the ground. And you're gonna try to keep your right toe, your pinky toe, on the ground as long as possible while you open up both legs. You'll feel this a lot in your hips, and at the top, try to keep both feet down and hold for a little bit before you rotate over to the other side. When you get to that left side, try to bring up that trail leg, just like we did before. And now we're going to try to put the right big toe to the ground. Keep the left one down. Always slowly articulate our hips through their forward range of motion, keeping both feet flat on the ground in the middle and trying to lean into that full hip opening in the middle before we open back up over to the original right side where we started. And now the trail leg on the left is going to raise. And we'll do that one more time each direction. So again, the back big toe is pressing into the ground. The front pinky toe is still trying to press into the ground. In the middle of the move, both feet flat on the ground, pushing up, feeling this in your internal hips, and then rotating over to the other side. Trail leg on the right side, coming up if possible as you lean forward into that front heel and knee pressing into the ground. And back the other way, your right big toe pushing into the ground, slowly opening up while your left pinky toe stays in the middle, full expression, both feet down, and then folding back over to your start position on the right hand side of the body, leaning over and bringing your trail leg up if possible. I'll only show you 2 of those right now, but you could definitely do more until your hips feel nice and open and ready to squat in your workout. A good way to see if you're feeling a little better is just do a couple of bodyweight squats. So try sinking down into one. You should notice that you can have less pain and easier range of motion at this point. You also want to be, of course, tracking your knees out over your feet, and from the side you don't want to have your butt tucking under. You want to try to avoid too much butt wink, so kind of have that nice healthy curvature of the spine but not overextending. And if that feels comfortable, then you're ready for your workout.